Alright, just to make sure the volume's up so you can actually hear me. Hold on. This makes it so difficult. So this isn't playing. No, I can still hear clicking. I'll get back when I figure this out. Alright, I figured it out. Good. It's the problem is, for whatever reason, alright, first I'd like to this is the second time it's happened. So essentially what I'm going to do now is just record 30-minute pieces instead of an hour, because the first time it ended at like 45 minutes and I'm like, alright, yeah, this is fine, I'll just make up 15. And then the last one, it ended at 30. So what I'll probably do is, if you're listening, I will do 1 more hour, so that'd be about 2 hours to 3 hours, and I'll do my 3 hours to 4 hours, and there's about 15 minutes, so I'll go over the last 15 minutes, and then I'll do the first 15, that'll be one video, and then the last video will actually be the 30 minutes I missed in the previous recording. I think that's what I'll do. Yep. I should probably say this, even though, like, if you're watching this video, you're probably not interested in my other content, but the creator of the Doki Doki mod, Behind Closed Doors, is actually a YouTube channel, or person who owns the YouTube channel called Fluffy Dev, like caps and spaces, so like normally a normal name, so not like letters or like weird underscores and stuff, and then their Reddit is a Hazel Fox or something like that. I don't know. I just put it in the video, so I got the mistake because I was under the impression that the creator of Sayur or Rain Clouds was working on our mods, but apparently they weren't, and it was just someone who happened to be working on that mod at the same time. So, but still, the mod is actually they're about relatively the same quality. But I guess this isn't really the time to talk. I was probably getting water. That's why I'm AFK, because that's usually a thing. I like to drink water when I play games, just like when I drink water when I play videos. Alright, now I'm looking at the World Congress, because I think I figured out that he met everyone. So, yeah, his religion name. He just, also he declared war in Indonesia. That's pretty much the only change that's happened. I've been turtling pretty hard, because, obviously, I've been warring for most of the early game. And I've had trouble getting my third settle, so. Yeah, I'm working hard on science. I'm doing somewhat decent now, I guess. My capital city is still amazing with all those river tiles. Yeah, that's just couldn't have asked for a better capital, really. I probably the best capital of everyone, to be honest. Because with a hydro plant, that's going to be amazing. And I know I get one, so. Let's see, get a caravan up. Let's see, this city, I don't even know what I'm building. Probably. Maybe walls, I think. Yeah, probably walls. I think I go walls. Or market? No, I probably go walls. I'm going to guess right now I go walls. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm pretty sure I go walls. Oh, no, I was wrong. Dang. Oops. Yeah, but I guess I'm not really worried about that city getting attacked, because I'm not even sure anyone... Oh, yeah, I'm really far behind in demographics right now, but I'm not even sure that city could get attacked, so I'm not really... Oh yeah, Surabaya is already being damaged, and I think it drops even more. Yup, it drops. Because Rome at this point, he has crossbows or X-bows, which Indonesia probably does, and he's still using legions, I think. I can't actually see the war. I have a spy in his cap, but that got killed if I remember, so. Yeah, oh yeah, it did, so. Oh yeah, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so. I don't remember. There was something I wanted to say, but I didn't say it. Yeah. I could give some Civ tips during this video, but there's no reason to, because I've already done so many Civ 5 videos. This is mainly just talking about what to do, or like, this is not even what to do in a multiplayer scenario. This is a multiplayer scenario. Alright, Surabaya is getting taken down, and Rome's on size 27. So right now, Rome, or Cock-a-doodle-doo, is shaping up to be the... Yeah, he's building Gatling guns, which... Gatling guns are kind of newbie. They're not really that good. Usually you use X-bows and then you push to artillery if you want a real siege unit. Gatling guns are pretty terrible with one. Unless you're England, then you build a ton of longbows and upgrade them to Gatling guns. Or if you're China, you build your Chukonus and upgrade those to Gatling guns. Oh yeah, I can't build my Phaetorias because I haven't found a save state yet. That's, for whatever reason, there were no, this is probably Pangea Plus. That kind of gives away the map. But, yep. Let's see, so I need, basically, I'm feeding food to my cat. Or no, no, I have 3 trade routes going to my cap already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send that food elsewhere, either to Persepolis or to Braga. I don't know why I'm not sending it to, what's my second city? I don't know why I'm not sending it to my second city. I assume I build that, a mint, over a workshop. Yeah, I do. Because the thing is, if you're happy, yeah, Serpai is going down. The thing is, if you're happy, there's no reason to build happiness buildings. But if you're doing well in gold, there is a reason to get more gold. Even though I'm not doing well in gold. Also, yeah, Neapolis is just sort of like, he probably put that there just because, for like Citadel purposes. I think he does use a Citadel later. But, oh yeah, gotta get that gold. Let's see. There's my scientists. I always plot my scientists down on hills usually, because I don't want to use a space that could be used for a farm. Or if I do have to place on like a flatland, I'll put it on a place that's not next to a river, it doesn't have fresh water. So it's usually what I do with scientists. I usually don't put engineers down. I save them for wonders. I'd rather save room for academies and food. But that's usually not. I know people rarely use like merchants because merchants aren't that good, but oh yeah, what did I stole industrialization, or I managed to steal it, which is really good. Steal, because it put me in the Modern Era. Or the, wait, no I didn't, because I would have found coal, so I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm seeing. I thought I saw that, but it must have been like, I don't even know what I don't even know. But I saw like a little beeline that looked like a beeline for industrialization, but I was wrong, clearly. Because I know I do get coal this game, which is good. For whatever reason, I sometimes don't end up getting coal. Which, and I even checked I think was there coal? I think I did get coal and I didn't have to settle like any other areas near me. Oh yeah, there's my deal ending. Yeah, and if there was, oh yeah, you can't do it unfortunately, but if there was coal, there would have been some in the top left. I was thinking about putting stay there, but yeah, I can trade with Indonesia. I really don't want Indonesia to fall, because then that essentially makes Rome that much more powerful. Because losing your second city, you've basically lost the game. Because your second city it's not as good as your cap, but it's still a vital part of your empire. So like if I lost Porto, I'd definitely be out of the game. And well, obviously Persia lost his capital, but yeah, still it's just oh yeah, also yeah, I do think I don't build any more units for the rest of the game except for planes. I think I literally just sit on these units for the entire game, but yeah, I guess you gotta put your units to use. Either that or you delete them. Okay, so accepted my deal. Oh yeah, and then Venice. Yeah, that's gonna happen for the rest of the game. I guess the Civ 5 AI isn't nearly as good, or as better than I thought it was. Also, I'm not gonna get iron from. I want to see what he's willing to offer for my luxuries. Because it's bad to have, like, I have so much extra gold. I could trade with everybody on the map. So, oh yeah, I tried to do a cheeky deal, but I don't think he accepts it. To be fair, that is a good deal, because the AI values luxuries at about 8 to 9. 8 if you're on good, well, if you're on bad relations, they probably won't buy them at all, but it's usually about 8 to 9. So 2 for 10 is a really good deal. Especially because 10 isn't a lot. Like, I'm making 10, and I'm behind on a ton of things, so. Also, I don't ever really deal with those barbs. They sort of just fly by. So, I guess, I don't know. That's what I get for not exploring that, like, little sea area. I don't know why I didn't. I think at this point I wasn't really trying too hard. Like, I'm not even assigning my tiles. Because I think Yep, I'm pretty much out of the game, so I'm just gonna sit back and chill. But I actually end up I don't win because don't win in like the conventional way where like you get earn a victory condition. I win is where I'm the last person in the game. So if you count that, let's see, it's gonna mine. Say he's gonna be really good for production. Finished make. I'm gonna need opera houses for my musicians, so I think I do end up getting that. Let's see. Oh, that's my caravan to Lisbon. And then I don't even where did I send that caravan? I think I sent it to Braga, maybe Persepolis. Oh, it literally just I literally scrolled over and I didn't bother looking on. I don't even know. It's just oh, rejected. Yep. It's unfortunate. What am I looking at? I was looking at his gold per turn, and he's actually earning 27. So yeah, but yep, Rome is the great engineer and his size 20. So he's building knights now. Knights are more conventional. Oh yeah, Sarabai is gone. Hate to say it, but it's gone. Oh yeah, it makes sense. That's literally what I write. But yeah, I'd always have like a bit of extra gold than a happiness. Well, I mean, assuming I am happy, like, oh yeah, I'm scheming with this guy against the powerhouses of the game. Yeah, but in the end, I don't become the low guy. Really, I start to like cement my dominance around the Marne era. Or I wouldn't even say cement my dominance, but that's where I start to come back from like being behind. Because I think I'm actually the first to get ideology. Because I slingshot radio as usual, and I don't get it until like 1700-ish. But I still am first ideology, so oh yeah, got to get my musicians guild up. My cap. Let's see. Probably a workshop. I don't know. Maybe a circus. One of the two. I am looking at its tile assignments. Let's see. Do end up getting a workshop. Let's mark it in 2 because my gold isn't doing too well. But I guess there's no reason for me to like do well in gold at this point in the game. Honestly, gold it's really hard to well yeah, Serbai is tanking, but with gold you can use external trade routes. But oh, he's building zoos. Alright. His science is 99 in his cap. I should check my own because mine should be around the same. And I'm last in military, but I'm sort of isolated from everyone, so that's sort of an advantage on my part. And I'm at 119, so I am actually ahead. Because the previous time I checked I wasn't ahead, and this time I checked I am. That's sort of because I understand him war in Indonesia, because I think after he kills, he doesn't even kill Indonesia, he just flips the city, and then he like gives up. I don't know why. Indonesia also leaves, but I think it's because they weren't doing too well. Because like their city, I think their cap is less than mine, which is a bit unfortunate. But oh yeah, we're doing yeah, we need our declaration of friendship. Just yeah, honestly, this is still probably one of my. I remember playing this. This is probably one of my. It's been like a couple weeks now, but still, this was a good game. I can't express that enough. Yeah, Survey was taken and then it was flipped. And now it's a size 4 city. It's very unfortunate, but I don't think it gets flipped after this. Maybe once more, but it's Indonesia. They're crippled. Because going from a size 17 expansion to a size 4, that's like with your capital, that'd be like the worst thing to happen. But it's still pretty bad to happen with any of your cities. Unless it's maybe like a crap city that you just settled. So if like Neapolis got flipped, then that wouldn't be too bad on Rome's part. Neapolis being the city that's like not forward settling, but in between Rome and Surabaya. Let's see. 1, 7, 3, and 7. Or 1, 3, 3, and 7. 13, 37. Alright, that's the growth for my cities. I don't think I have avoid growth on anymore. I don't even think I used that this game, but yeah, I'm just sort of producing my way through everything. Oh, I'm 1 in crop yield now. It's not bad. Usually you want to be one in those infrastructure types. So like the first four, you want to be one in those. And soldiers is obviously important. Land isn't that important. Literacy can be deceiving. And approval is approval. But so it's really the first four and soldiers. You really want to look at those. Or if you want to move it down even further, you can look at manufactured goods and soldiers. But still, those first four important. You usually want to be ahead of those. Or at the very least, the first three. Because if you're using internal trade routes, you're not going to be doing as well on GMP as someone who's using external. And internal trade routes are better, so. Because in order to grow your city to like size 25, you have to use internal trade routes. You don't necessarily have to use all of them, but that's what I prefer to do. But so yeah, Coliseum, now that I have the market, it's going to take like 14 turns for a bank, so I might as well just get the Coliseum. And because I'm relying on trades for my happiness, but oh yeah, they sent it out right into Sarabaya. Jesus. Oh, he's not building anything. He's still stuck on science. I'm looking at his wonders now. Yeah, Alhambra's probably, I would say, one of the best, if not the best wonder in the game. Well, probably Petra first and then Alhambra, but that's assuming you have an amazing Petra city. Like, I don't have a good Petra city. I don't think anyone in this game has a good Petra city. I'd have to look, but I don't even remember who got Petra this game. So it's not important. Let's see. Yeah, now I guess it's going to be hard to commentate because the rest of the game's literally me turtling. But scientific theory in 7 turns, it's not bad. And also these people are going to take forever because they're warring. I think they do make peace soon, eventually, though. So I guess that's a bit of a relief. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sort of content with. I think at this position I was sort of like content with where I was, fairly safe from everyone, and then also I'm not. I guess not doing too bad, but I don't think I noticed that my capital is earning nearly 20 more signs per turn than his. I don't think I noticed that at this point. Because he's obviously a handler, but at this point I might be earning a higher science per turn. And his capital is still, even though he's not working the slots, his capital is still larger than mine, so it sort of evens it out. And then I open up rationalism. And then that's a boost in science. I think it's 10% for being happy, which is not bad. Certainly not bad. Then this, oh geez, gotta work the, also, do I work the windmill? No, I don't. For whatever reason, I don't think I saw it. Did I see it? Oh no, there it is. Gotta make sure that I'm working the best I can. So Opera House. So that'll be 2 slots for when eventually I'll get my musicians out. But yeah, culture is important in this game. And it's also important in Civ 6, but in this, culture is important. Because if you don't have culture, someone else, like Venice almost wins tourism later in the game, but thankfully your culture really starts to ramp up once you pick up, what's the tech? Is it archaeology? It's the tech where you start to get museums and broadcast towers. But yeah, I think those are different techs, obviously, but I'll have to see, because I eventually get there, and your culture goes from your culture goes from like 50 to 100 for like to like over 200, so it makes it hard for anyone else to win a. Oh yeah, we gotta do our trades. But I think this is the point where he leaves the game soon. Because I remember not getting this deal off before the AI rejected me. Because the AI hates me for my quote-unquote warmongering, even though Persia warred me and I just knocked him out of the game. I guess that happens. I don't think I have another hill, so I go to a plains not on freshwater, like I said. And then I go plains first, then grassland. Because I prefer grassland for the food. Because I could always get production if I need it from other tiles. But still, Flatland and Plains River are still some of the best tiles because they make up for their production and they also allow for a high amount of growth. So probably get Colosseum or Circus. Not Colosseum. I'm going to guess it right now, Circus. Oh yeah, I can get Ironworks in my cap. Maybe Market, but yeah, probably Circus. Because I'm at 0. It wouldn't make sense not to, really. It's free. Let's see, also, I finally met a save state, so I can build. I think I send a worker there eventually and build one Fatoria, but I think that's the only one I can build. Yeah, there's my deal accepted. So they're still building Gatling guns. Now they're on 107.97, but I think I'm higher in my cap. Oh yeah, 122.61. So I'm still higher. But they're not working their specialists, so it's on them, not me. Let's see. That's yeah, I do think I end up getting the Ironworks in my cap. Because either way you can do is usually if all your saves are good except one you can put in the one save that's not good. Or if you have like a super cap like mine and the rest of your saves are halfway decent, you can put in your cap and make an even better cap, which is what I end up doing, I'm pretty sure. But also with my second scientist, now I'm definitely having science. I don't even have to look anymore. Let's just assume that from this point on, my science is larger than his for the rest of the game. Or at the very least in my cap, because I'm not sure what saves he's rocking behind Rome. Let's see. What do I get? Zoo, I assume? Probably Zoo. Wouldn't make sense to get anything else. Yeah, probably get a Zoo. Oh yeah, I think I do everything first because I need time to think on this. Let's see, yeah, I'd probably get a Zoo. If I don't get a Zoo. Oh no, I get a Shrine because it's one turn Shrine. World Religion, vote against that. I might have voted against Scholars and Residents. Oh no, I voted for it because at this time I thought Rome was still ahead. But no, I actually voted against Trumpism. Alright. Not to say anything about my political stance, but world religions they're bad. Especially if the person that has them is going tourism because it gives them so much benefit. Like if everyone follows your religion and you're going for tourism, it just makes it so much easier. Oh yeah, I see India has crossbows. But I also noticed they're last in approval, and I'm still first in crop yield. So, and there's Venice, in size 26. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I don't think I would have been able to take Venice with a land army. Maybe once I got stuff like artillery, but I still don't think I could have marched like an army of crossbows and taken Venice, even if it's the AI. There's just the terrain between us is just all rough. Both of them fail. Who voted against Scholars and Residents? Venice. So everyone, that happens so much. Everyone votes on one thing and then the AI votes on another. Like, you'd be surprised. That's how it is for almost every time. Or at the very least, there's usually one person who votes on one thing and everyone else votes on the other. It's just poor planning between individuals. Because people, in this game, we mainly vote on our own. But if we scheme with one guy to have them vote in our favor, then no one really does that, unfortunately. But I assume I get an Ironworks now, because, let's see, yeah, Ironworks most likely. And then that's a Coliseum. That's a should be a zoo now. I don't think I get tempo. I think I just got Shrine, because it was one turn. I could do it. Let's see, Coliseum or Market. Or University in 4 turns. Actually, I think I go University. 4 turns is fairly quick. But that's because he's working like only production. I think when I send food to it works even more production and then just stagnates. But I think my food's going to Braga. Where's my route? Yup, I'm sending food to Braga. So if we need that say to grow more. Porto's fine, but Braga needs to grow a bit more, and then eventually Persepolis. Oh yeah, and also Persepolis gives me the Great Wall, so it'd be super hard for anyone to attack me. Except for, because my saves, they aren't really connected, so, or at least their borders aren't connected. I have rows between them, but the Great Wall only works with borders. Yeah, so he's still at 102. Oh yeah, I think I noticed this now. Granted, he's at 77 production, but he's at 102 signs. And I check, and he just changed it. And I'm at 137. So I noticed I'm doing better than him now. Granted, I have half the production, but still, I end up getting way more. Nah, that's what I say. Later in the game, I end up getting way more production than him because I get my hydro plant up in my cap and the Statue of Liberty, which Freedom, I guess I can talk a bit about why I always go with Freedom. Um, Freedom, this is later in the game, but Freedom is, I don't know, I guess for me, I like it the most because of what it does to specialists. Because I like to work specialists. Like if I were actually trying this game, I'd probably optimize my second saves more, grow them a bit more, and have them work their production specialists eventually. But I don't, so. But yeah, I really love specialists. That's mainly why I do it. And I also love having specialists that I can sort of work and like not run the city into like starvation. So the half food from specialists, and also for the happiness thing, the half happiness from specialists. I love how you can just create happiness. I know order and autocracy both have better happiness tenets, but just how, I don't know. Both, I think literally both of them are more viable options in terms of competitive, but I really like freedom, so I always go it. Unless I have like tens, I don't know, or maybe if science wasn't a victor. No, I'd still probably go freedom though. I don't know, this is all theoretical. But freedom is my favorite, and I always go it. So I get scientific theory in one. That means electricity, and at the end of that, I bulb, or not bulb, I Oxford radio. So yeah, I definitely think I get the Oxford out around like turn or 1700. I don't think I get radio before then. And yeah, I'm not saving my scientists mainly because I can just work them now. I guess I don't know, and also because I don't want them to take up maintenance. So I guess that's yeah. I'm sort of just at this point multiplayer. I can guarantee you I'm on my phone at this time because multiplayer, especially when two people are one. Oh no, India's being slow for whatever reason, despite them literally not doing anything the whole game. Like, at least I ward Persia, or technically they ward me, but India literally did nothing the whole game. Like, yet they're still somehow taking up the most time. I don't even know. But let's see. They're gonna. I don't think they run the whole turn timer. I think if they're the last one. Oh my god. But as I was saying, I don't think they take the whole turn timer, or this might be just like an outlier because I probably would have noticed by then. But yeah, I'm last in literacy right now, but I still end up being the first one to modern. So let's see. India might only have two cities. I'm not sure if I checked or like any time during the game or not. I just don't think I cared enough. But I'll see. Let's see. Yep, there's my deal ending. But I have more happiness coming on the way. For happiness, that's essentially luxury. But I'm still gonna do these deals. Because they're important. Alright, there's my first musician fairly quickly after I got my musicians guild.